paying attention. I was too busy with my eyes closed from laughter at how hilarious my commentary partner is.
Aw, thanks.
Really funny.
I like to do bits.
Kimona's a really
Which incidentally is what I did
individual.
earlier today. I did bits.
I don't know what that means.
We've got Roy versus Robin.
Starting on Battlefield, I feel like the stage kind of favors Robin, to be honest.
Let's also talk about that Lunchables is playing Roy. We saw him earlier playing the Chrom against the Nest, but obviously matchups have prompted him to change to the Roy here.
Oh, yeah.
What's that raw power? And of course the recovery.
Yeah, the recovery is usually the big thing in a matchup. Ooh. Going for the upward swing, trying to get some nasty stuff up that.
I mean, if Xillion had just decided to land normally after that instead of jumping out of it, which is the right thing to do there, Lunchables may have killed him with the laser. Oh my gosh!
May have killed him.
Speaking of anything with some fire, up smash will bring it.
Speaking of anything with some fire, Lunchables, Roy.
Lunchables, bringing some fire.
Anyway, back to the match.
Do you smell burnt hamburgers right now?
No.
I've been smelling burnt hamburgers ever since I got to the venue.
Is this a bit or is this a
No,
real...
I'm dead serious.
Okay, no, I can't
I'm wondering if
relate.
I'm insane, like if I'm having a stroke.
I don't think that's what strokes are, but I can't...
Oh, that's right, that's burnt toast. Never mind.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Smell burnt toast when you're having a stroke?
Lunchables, oh my gosh, great match. Lunchables stroking that control stick at a very high rate of speed to get out of that grab.
Speaking of fire, Lunchables.
That was a minute ago, man. You gotta learn how to move up.
Look, you died to a fire thing. I was trying to get away from anything about you talking about stroking something.
Speaking of fire, Emblem.
Hey, look, that was like a minute ago. You gotta move on from that.
Hey, look, man, that was about a minute ago.
So, speaking of fire, that gentleman chat was...
No, and we're not doing all right, but thank you for asking. I appreciate your concern. Okay. These two are playing their hearts out. We're not giving them their due diligence.
Oh, that was sick. He just ducked under the fire.
Ah!
He's dead! Ooh.
Who needs a cup of coffee in the morning when you can simply get hit in the head with a lemon sword?
You know what also is a great replacement for coffee in the morning? Pure adrenaline.
Which is, I'm sure, what both of these players are feeling right now.
When you think you're going to be late for work, ooh.
Just think about playing in this set, Lunchables, and or well, I guess only Lunchables. Xillion's never going to be late for work.
Xillion's hashtag unemployed. But
oh my gosh, and he's unemployed because his employer saw into the future and saw that forward smash and went, not on my business.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Lunchables repping BestBuy.co.
BestBuy.co. Lunchables, and he's doing his boys at Best Buy proud. You know, we used to have one BB crew here, but I think another one has rolled into town in BB TLOC Lunchables. Dude, shoutouts to the Brown Battalion.
Yeah, I love them so much.
Miss the boys.
Game 2 is going to be accompanied by the music Battle, Lorekeeper Zinnia, a phenomenal song originally debuting in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
I'm fascinated by this transition you've chosen to have us do.
Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were great games. Pokemon.
Whoa, there's a match going on right now. Can we talk about how Lunchables has stacked up 94% instead of your Pokemon?
Oh, hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. That's a good job, Lunchables.
Oh, jab forward air, not even the back air.
Do it. Wow, yeah, no.
I didn't even need the back air. That forward air was chonky enough. Speaking of fire,
usually. Oh my gosh. Hang on, I was laughing. I looked down. Xillion almost got the stock.
He jumped into that. He's dead.
Indeed, he is.
No air dodge will save you.
Unless he had his jump, but he didn't.
He's dead.
So he was dead. I mean, he was dead.
So now there's two stocks.
Yeah.
Two stonks.
Please, okay. I thought you meant to do the Smash 4 bit again.
I
was
thought
like,
about it.
we cannot completely just, we can't just reuse bits for an hour and a half, okay?
People will watch and be like, am I having a stroke?
Twitch chat, I'm sorry.
Twitch chat deja vu.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you are. You are sorry.
Okay, rolling through the fire. Good timing. Great reaction to not fall right onto that Arc Thunder.
That's a good reaction there by Lunchables, too, to realize that he was getting set up on that platform. And actually, you know, didn't let Xillion get the tech chase that he wanted, because then he could have thrown out a Thunder. Got him.
Jumped right over that grab. Catches the back here. Puts him in a nice spot. They're scrambling so much.
Well, these two guys are literally looking like a balanced breakfast right now, but if Xillion can continue this disadvantage, even without that Levin Sword, it looked like he was about to actually finish that out.
What a parry. Get the grab. Oh, that does not do anything for you, my friend.
No, that doesn't get rid of that arc fire because that does detonate no matter what it hits.
It does hit a thing, therefore, detonation time.
Oh my gosh.
What a jump.
Again, the reaction time from Lunchables is great.
Was that a confirm? Can you do that?
It looked a little bit like it.
That looked like a Samus ledge trap.
That feels like a fast faller thing, maybe.
Maybe.
I have something to lab when I get home.
That looked really pretty. Anyway.
Yeah. We got Xillion sitting pretty with that stock lead. Did not get that Levin Sword out. Tried to follow it up with a Thoron instead. What is...
A lot is happening, specifically in that one pixel in the corner of that
literally
platform.
Just on the... Both of them were like, I want to be on the left of this platform.
I want to be on the left.
We're not playing King of the Hill.
I want to be on the left.
Jesus. Mary and Joseph.
Okay, you can be on the left.
Me when my child becomes socially aware.
Okay, you can be on the left.
Okay, last stock situation here. Lunchables is like one confirm away. Definitely like even a raw 11 sword hit away from death now.
Ooh, but the Nair, nice.
Oh, that was great TI from Xillion though. To recognize that he can tech on that platform and get out of that combo.
He went for the stonks. But he wanted those stocks to go down.
But right now, Lunchables is the one looking like the DOW Jones. Good DI, keeps him alive, but not for long. A second L Thunder to take it. A guiding bolt.
He did air dodge into that blast zone, and that meant that there was no way to avoid that Thunder. He had used his jump. He was in a bad spot.
And Xillion knew exactly where to pop that.
And that popped us into this third game. Even between the two, 1-1.
Yeah.
However, we're going to a pretty hefty counter pick for Roy. This is
quite so.
one of his best stages. Town, I believe, is his best. Town, I believe, is indisputably his best, I believe.
Yeah.
This is one of this might be his second best. But when you're Robin, you like these triplats. So.
Yeah, Robin gets a little bit out of that, but I mean, honestly, just when Roy closes those side blast zones and he kills you so early, and that's what they love to do. And in small stage sizes in general, especially if their movement is good. If your movement isn't very good as Roy, and you tend to give up a lot of stages, or really any character, small stages aren't for you, but Lunchables is... Like, every bit of his movement has a purpose, and that's what makes him so good on these small stages.
Got clipped by the fire, but was able to dodge through. Scrambling at the ledge. Nice. Drop zone fair.
Oh, okay. I like that aggressive attempt by Lunchables. He didn't lose too much by going off stage there.
Xillion calls out the stagger.
Yeah, now we see that, you know, even though those slants may make that Robin go deeper onto the stage, it also makes it so that you can't counter back. Oh my goodness. That's a smart idea by Lunchables there. Any Roy playing reactively right there would go, I want to get that down air into forward smash, which won't work. Great get up off the ledge. I have not seen that before, but...
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
Lunchables turned me into Tony the Tiger.
Great!
It's a great get up off a ledge. Oh my.
It was a great 11 sword forward air. Beautiful part of your balanced breakfast.
We were talking about scramble situations and eggs earlier, but... Oh my gosh, speaking of staying frosty, Xillion's got to stay frosty in that corner.
The parry got himself out of the corner. He wasn't looking frosty. He was looking smooth and hot. Hot and ready.
Do you know what... Okay, no more product placement, please. Do you know what staying frosty is? That means, like, be on your toes.
No, it sounds cold. Never heard that before. I thought it was a Frosted Flakes thing, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it means, like, be on your toes.
I heard stay frosty, and it made me think of the Dos Equis guy. Stay frosty.
Stay thirsty.
I know he says thirsty.
Stop it with the product placement! Right, neighbor, I have had it up to here with you.
People can't see what that is.
I don't. All they can see is that counter. That's what I'm gonna do. If you throw out a product placement move at me, I'm going to counter you with a Roy counter. That is what's going to happen to your brain
Don't
if
even
you
have
do
a sword.
another one.
Anyway.
Not yet.
I'm scared. Anyway, Lunchables doing a good job of oh, he went for the stonks. That's not product placement. That's a meme.
No, it's not. It's not product placement.
That is canon now in DFW lore that downer is called the stonks.
Self-established. All right, can
Downer?
I just pick it up?
Oh,
the real stonks! I've never seen the real stonks. That is the truest stonks combo I've ever seen.
I want to do a product placement so bad.
I won't let you. We're
I
done.
know. I'll tell you later exactly what I was going to do. It was a new one.
Again, you can't counter that.
It's not the move. Not the schmove. Not what you like.
Okay, Zap Brannigan. Okay, nice. I like that Lunchables baited out that air dodge in by dashing towards the ledge. Xillion saw an opening, but again, like I said, Lunchables, every bit of movement that he has, that he uses, has a purpose.
It is purposeful movement.
Yep. That's the big thing
I feel
that
like we're
people
a
need
side
to.
B away from him dying.
We
him
are.
Being Xillion.
Oh, if Xillion is at the ledge and he eats that double-edged dance, he is dead.
It is getting ever closer.
I think that Lunchables is probably also going to try to bait him into that corner, but gotta remember, Xillion likes to be in that corner, the counter.
I don't. Maybe there's an interaction that I just haven't seen with those two moves. I thought he was not going to grab.
Yeah, I know. Which would have been the worst thing to see.
Literally the worst. Great recovery of that platform. It's such a tall platform, too. Like, that's not what you expect to see.
My gosh. And again, like I'm saying, Lunchables is doing a good job of realizing you don't always want to shield these Robin projectiles. You just want to avoid them when you can. And look at this. He's playing a bullet hell right now.
Okay, the Nair. Xillion was trying to parry, it looks like. Oh!
Great counter hit, and he gets in the stock, too. That was so good.
A lot of Xillion's game plan. I felt like Lunchables had a big lead, but he was trying to press the issue a little bit too much. Ended up, while holding forward the whole time, ended up swinging into Xillion.
And, you know, I mean, that's one of the things is that when it comes to movement, when it comes to playing mental games, Lunchables is really good at that because he's had a lot of Smash experience in general. But I think that you know, given his background of other games, I think that he has a little bit more wiggle room for extending his combos than he actually does in this game. So I think that does get him into hot water every now and then, and the water's cooling off. The sword is certainly cooling off a little bit. He's switching to the Chrom, which just means that stonks right off the bat.
Yeah, slightly less tempered blade, right? Not as hot, but
legendary sword nonetheless.
a little bit sweeter. A little bit sweeter all around.
The Falchion.
I would like to use my falchion.
Eldritch Blast. You probably haven't gotten there yet. Sorry for all the inside
I definitely
jokes,
have.
folks.
I mean,
someday you will
Eldritch
acquire the
Blast like
shaman
every
knowledge.
episode. It's cool. Anyway.
Okay, but Xillion, okay, so the thing is that it's hard for Robin to fight for stage control, and that's why, you know, you'll see a lot of Robins do their best to play a game plan where they're stuck in a corner and they throw projectiles at you, but Xillion actually does a pretty good job of leveraging what movement he does have to pressure somebody out of center.
Yeah. So I think the biggest reason we're seeing... I got scared. I think the biggest reason we're seeing Chrom in this matchup is, A, we didn't see any edge guards. Of course, it's all ledge trapping, so the recovery is not the issue. The thing is, Xillion lived a very long time on that last stock there.
Yeah.
And probably to many hits that might have just killed if he was Chrom. I'm scared.
Yeah, I just get afraid because even at 0%, I go, that one does spike. So you get scared that a guy like Chrom could be dead.
He has the sword. Yeah.
And he gets that kill to just cross the map. Somebody nerf the range of the sword, please.
If that was a book, it would not have worked. Not because of the mechanics of the items, I'm pretty sure they're identical, but because Chrom and books do not collide. Chrom,
are you saying he's illiterate?
I'm saying Chrom would not have understood how to use that book. But with a sword, very, very potent.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of the brain knowledge, Xillion with
What other kind of knowledge?
Oh, you know.
You're right.
But great knowledge from Xillion with
the
that
stonks?
parry.
No
He's
stonks.
not going to go for the stonks when he's down a stonk.
What? Have you ever seen Lunchables play? He's all about them stonks.
Oh, I know he loves the stonks. Oh, but he also has brain knowledge. Xillion does too.
Yeah.
Down throw. That's a good setup, and I like that Xillion, his priority #1 is to get out of disadvantage at any given moment. And then he moves on to something else.
Nice avoidance on the Thoron.
He jumped into it.
Xillion is in such a nice spot right now.
Looking
he caught the shield.
really well set up to get into grand finals right now. Lunchables goes so deep. That's going to be no arc fire. Xillion wanted to catch the jump.
Ooh, that
yes!
I love that
nice sound.
Even in sword fighter matchups, you barely hear it.
Yeah, much less in whatever this is.
Yeah.
Nice sliding forward tilt though. Lunchables has a fighting chance. He just has to make sure that he doesn't overextend at any given moment.
Oh, he footstooled out of the combo.
Oh, that was all or nothing, is what that was. That was Lunchables saying, "I am tired of playing right now. We're going to Game 5 or I'm done." And we are done, in fact. So Lunchables out at third, still very nice of a performance from him. I mean, he was on fire all night.
He was.
But Xillion has been...
He wasn't on fire most of the night because he was playing Chrom most of the night. He started going on fire in